Social issues continually develop around the selection and use of curriculum materials as our society's makeup, culture, and values change. One such issue is the changing population of people of color in the United States. The NCSS, National Council for the Social Studies, is advocating a curriculum that is multicultural to match the changing cultural makeup of our schools. The United States 1990 census concluded that 1 out of every 4 people polled were persons of color. They estimated the ratio to increase to 1 out of every 3 by the year 2000. They further projected that 40% of all school-aged children would be students of color by the year 2020. Two of the conclusions drawn from this data are that students of color need to develop the knowledge, attitudes, and skills necessary to participate in the workforce and in society, and that students from all social groups must attain the knowledge, skills, and competencies necessary to participate in public discourse and civic action with people who differ from them in significant ways. The NCSS suggests some sweeping, multifaceted changes to the curriculum to effectively meet these changes. They state the curriculum should help students understand the totality of the experiences of ethnic and cultural groups in the U.S. This should be done by studying the dimensions of ethnic experiences, including both historical experiences and cultural patterns. Contemporary issues should also be studied, such as social problems, stereotypes, and the conflict between ideals and realities. Curriculum, according to the NCSS and other civic groups, should reflect and embrace our society's changing makeup. The National Education Association is also concerned with the loss of social studies curriculum in school due to the emphasis of obtaining PSSA results. One sixth-grade teacher said his school is spending so much time testing reading and math that they've been unable to focus on science and social studies as they used to. One elementary school has adopted a program to teach all of its students Arabic in an effort to answer the call to provide cultural diversity in the curriculum and as a way to prepare their students to be successful in a changing world.
It may be surprising, but these children are learning Arabic in a public elementary school in the American Midwest. Dearborn, Michigan's Iris Becker School teaches Arabic to all its students, kindergarten through 5th grade, with the goal of making all of them fluent in that language and ready for the complex challenges of the 21st century.
A child is now really being exposed to 2 cultures, 2 languages, being exposed to diversity, tries to get a better understanding of global education, how people are different, how they are similar in some ways and different in other ways.
Most of Becker's 350 students come from low-income houses where English isn't spoken, and most are immigrants from the Middle East and North Africa.
Most of our students at Becker Elementary School come from Middle Eastern countries such as Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, Palestine, Syria. Our goal and the parents' goal is teaching English teaching English and making sure that those kids reach proficiency by the time they exit Becker School. But at the same time, we also want to introduce and teach Arabic as early as kindergarten because of all the benefits that we know what learning 2 languages does for a child.
The Department of Education provided Becker with a Foreign Language Assistance Program grant to encourage the study of Arabic, in part because some research suggests that students who study a second language in the early grades develop better critical thinking skills. They also develop greater tolerance for others, solve problems more readily, and show across-the-board improvement in reading, math, and language arts, according to some studies.
Right now, when employers recruit new people in careers, they're looking for people who have flexible thinking, who are accepting of others, who can communicate very well and have interpersonal communication skills, who are fluent in more than 1 language.
Kindergarten students get Arabic instruction for 30 minutes a day, and older children have Arabic classes 4 times a week. Early on, instruction connects letters, phonics, and sounds. Later, teachers use conversation, songs, poems, music, and stories, and draw thematic connections to regular reading classes. The goal is to have these children speaking standard Arabic fluently by the 5th grade.
We do focus a little bit on the differences, like we start from right to left in Arabic, the shape of the alphabet. We try to teach it in a way that's familiar to what the kids are used to, okay, in the English language arts, and make them connect to the similarities of the instruction rather than to the differences, because this way they can learn better, okay, and feel and kind of hold better of what they've learned.
The rigors of learning Arabic seem to be sharpening these children's minds, boosting them to greater achievement in their other classes.
The impact of the Arabic program on my students is huge, because when you compare this to students that are only taught in English, studies show that they perform better on all tests, and especially in reading.
To support students in the challenge of learning a new language, Becker makes sure that parents are involved all along the way.
They do a wonderful job as far as reaching out for the parents, Ms. Fawani especially. I feel welcome going to her office anytime I want to go in there. You can always come and talk to the teachers.
Becker's students are thriving. In 2006, 86% of 4th graders met or exceeded state English standards, 100% for math standards. And that year, Michigan's business leaders named Becker one of the state's top performing elementary schools. Improving the study of foreign languages, especially critical ones such as Arabic, is absolutely vital for American education in the 21st century. Becker's success is proof that whatever their economic or cultural circumstances, our students can be ready for the challenge.
I like Arabic language because if I go overseas, I'll be able to communicate with my relatives, and when I get a job when I grow up, I'll be able to talk Arabic to people who don't understand. Arabic is really fun, especially with the teachers here that teach us Arabic, because it's like you're learning something new. It's not like you're just sticking to one language. Now